What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about a training pack error, the make rights that you guys are going to be getting probably around the time that you're watching this video. If you opened up a training variety pack yesterday, once they launched the limiteds with the team of the week, you're going to be getting a make right for all the training that you actually lost doing so. Because I want to make sure you guys understand, the only time that it's really smart, in my opinion, to even gamble with this is when there are limiteds available. But the glitchy part about it is sometimes you'll spend a gazillion amount of training and you won't get anything. And that's the fascinating thing about it. But bro, a lot of the people, shout out to everybody that keeps logs of what you pull, because if we didn't have those individuals out there that do it, we wouldn't be able to communicate the fact that EA has continuously put out promos, packs, sets, and different things of that nature without the proper things inside of them. All right, so they've been doing it for a while. Obviously, it's just recently now that people have been logging that they've been getting caught doing so. So you should be getting a huge make right, based on what it is. Now, you're not going to get anything more than what you pulled, but what happens is sometimes, daily, if you just go out there and you just say, you know what, I'm going to spend 3,000 training, like for whatever reason, right? You just go out on a daily basis. Once they drop something new, like right here, I got this, and I told you guys, we're going to go ahead and make 22K off of that 26,000. I don't know why I was thinking 22. 26,000 for that right away. Randomly, when you go in and do stuff with this variety pack, you're going to get crazy platinum pulls. You're going to get a lot of, cards that otherwise would be, not necessarily something you can find in other bundles that are available. So sometimes it's glitchy. I've been getting reports of numerous 88 overall, platinum pulls. So you guys are getting coins up with it. But again, it's always smart when they drop anything, right? Any kind of limited, any kind of new promo, just go pull variety packs. And if you're like one of those guys that buy bundles all the time, buy a bundle. Because more than likely, something is going to go wrong and they're going to have to give you something back for it, just like in this case right now. All right, so you guys can let me know if you were one of those people that were out there pulling packs, variety pack, and could not pull a limited. Well, guess what? It wasn't in there, so it wasn't your fault. All right, so just keep that in mind. It should be happening today, November 9th, 2022, if you did do that the previous day. Now, for those of you guys that were still wrongfully banned over the Team Diamond John Elway set, we still have not heard anything about it. The set is still up. Nobody is talking about it other than myself, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I just feel that it's really, really wrong the way that they're handling it and not acknowledging the fact that they have these sets in there where whoever the player is, like there's players in there that go for ridiculous coins and they just happen to be gold cards. All right. In some cases, a kicker, a punter, things like that. If you do stuff like this, what's going to happen is people are going to recognize that a lot of people can't get the card for whatever reason. Like right now, these prices are low because most people that are playing the game are not really going crazy about trying to complete the set. But obviously, when a set is hot and just ready to go right off the presses, people are going to put the cards up for higher prices. So my suggestion was simple. If you do not want people to pay more than what a card is worth, make them all wild cards, EA. Just say any 83, any 84, any 85, and it will prevent people from getting banned because this is so bad what you guys have done. And it's really disgusting, to be honest. So if you guys are still being affected by that, I would continue to challenge at EA Help, continue to ask for a human review, go back to at EA Help, at help.ea.com, arbitration, write a letter to the EA Sports headquarters, address the CEO. Like, you guys got to do your part in order to, try to fix these situations, because some of you guys are doing that and some of you guys are not. So the people that are really out there putting in the legwork, they're going to make it better for a lot of you guys that, some of you guys have started a whole nother account and just, you're back up and running and you're ready to go. But it's not right that it's not being recognized and spoken about. So like I said, continue to do what you do. All right. Continue to report it. Continue to do all those things. I think as we go along, because I've been getting here and there, people are saying that they've been getting unbanned for doing the John Elway set. So we are getting somewhere, but it's very, very slow. And it's taken a lot of time for those players that are being unbanned that were banned wrongfully. So I just want to keep you guys, keep that in mind for you guys as we go forward. Now, as far as the Harvest promo, a lot of you guys are asking, yo, G, what are we doing? Are we getting rid of some of these players? What are the better options with the game? What should we be doing right now? Well, this is what I've been doing, right? I've been looking closely on some of the outdated cards, right? Kyle Pitts just came out. Although he's 91 speed, if you play someone that has KOs, whatever the KO is, deep route KO, deep out zone KO, whatever the KO is, he won't burn anyone and they'll catch up to him because they slow your offensive player down. It is a very, very bad addition to the game. They added that after the launch, though. Whatever the development team did with the previous patch, they pretty much destroyed the game by making pressure. You can't get pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very flimsy thing. Unless you run dollar and you got the corner screaming off the edge type thing. But I'm not really a dollar fan. I might have to get into it because that's literally the only way you're going to get pressure. Randomly, the corner will just fly in. The nickel over has been completely nerfed for the most part, with the exception of, like, you know, cover threes and stuff like that. And if you have the double or nothing. So my point about all that is usually you may get like a, you know, a Lawrence Taylor harvest. They already dropped the Michael Irving. So I do feel that we're going to get a very, very good pass rusher, right? In that case, some of you guys are like, yo, gee, should I start selling off the cards? You know, should I sell Leonard Floyd, things like that to prepare for the harvest? Aaron Donald. This is the one thing I'll tell you about Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is a monster, but the problem is he's so small that he'll just get stood up or thrown to the ground randomly by an old lineman with edge protector. So the bigger guys usually get stood up, but they don't get thrown to the ground. So him being 6'1" is going to be a major issue. The problem, though, Lawrence Taylor is 6'3". So he's not that much bigger, but I don't know what they're going to do with that card. I don't know exactly if they're going to make him really be Lawrence Taylor. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But for those of you guys asking, should you sell Aaron Donald now in preparation for harvest? I would probably say no. You know what I'm saying? Because even with what they put out, his card is not going to really lose that much value because he's still one of the better cards consistently. Now, for those of you guys who are like, yo, gee, what if we put him in at D-tackle? That is something that's formidable. I'm not going to say that it's something that wouldn't make sense because he's one of those cards. He gets double or nothing for one. So if you wanted to add him in there, that could probably help. I do want you guys to know, though, I played several people running all double or nothings, and all I have is 2 edge protectors, and they never got pressure. So whatever you want to take from that, that should probably help in that regard. But, you know, thinking of the players that are coming, we already have the free Dion once we grind the game to get. I don't really see a lot of other things happening, you know, at this moment with the harvest. I don't know what players you guys are specifically looking for. Maybe a Troy Aikman. You know, they always have good Cowboy players there. So, you know, maybe a new CD Lamb, something like that. I don't really see a lot, though. I don't really, as far as what's going to impact the game, taller receivers, taller cornerbacks. You know, I'm thinking more like, you know, Mel Pass the Blunt from the Steelers, 6'3" corner, putting him out there and kind of nullifying the fact that Peanut Tillman is still over 2.5 million coins. I think they're going to have to do something about that. So right now, for me, I don't really have anything that I would get rid of because these 2 cards right now, if I get rid of them right now, it's going to be even worse for me when I go up against anybody and play anybody in the game. So I would look forward to maybe an LT. I think LT is like guaranteed for harvest. Other than that, you know, they're going to have the Blitz promo and other things going on, and maybe Bo Jackson drops in a separate thing with the Blitz. But that's pretty much what I would say, you know, is probably coming. So look at the players that you have, and you have to decide what you want to do. But I really don't think that there's a sense of urgency because most of these cards, like Leonard Floyd, he's a limited. He's going to quick sell for about what he's selling for anyway. Aaron Donald, even if he goes down a little bit, he can't go down that much because he's still an OP card. So evaluate it like that. As always, let me know if you have any other questions or comments, and you should be getting those make rights very soon. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.